Sydney, I'm just going to say it. Sydney has got to be the most toxic city on the earth at the moment because of this lockdown bullshit. And this lockdown has made it worse.
Big statement. Big statement.
Bro, I'm saying it. It sounds fucked up, but we are so toxic at the moment. I fucking hate it. We've become backbiters. We've become name callers. We've become, all we do is fight. Bro, we stooped so low into bring religion into things, bro. When the fuck did we ever bring religion into things?
And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
The Lebbie Podcast, best podcast in the area, no cap.
Welcome back to the best podcast in the area. My name is Mahmoud Ismail. This is my co-host Moses Ismail. We are bringing it live to you from the area. Look, I don't know. I came in with a bit of aggression. I came in with a bit of... Fuck, I've got too much energy.
Calm down, all right?
You know what it is?
Calm down.
You know what it is?
Calm down.
No, watch this. Look at that. Look at that, brother. Look at that.
Bro, this guy's hyped just because he got a fade. You know, to this guy, a vape is like fucking...
A vape. Habibi, a vape.
Listen,
I'm
losing my mind. I'm losing my mind. I'm in lockdown.
Are you losing your mind like Vincent van Gogh? No, hey, listen.
The reason my mind like Vincent van Gogh.
The reason why I've got so much energy and I feel, and it's like a different Mahmoud, yeah? This is not the usual Mahmoud. Usually it's like, guys, welcome back to the best podcast in the area. Make sure you
I'm
like,
the opposite.
subscribe, please
I got
subscribe.
literally no
Actually,
energy.
wait, you know what? Let's give them the ones that haven't subscribed, because I looked at our last vlog. 40% of the people that watched that vlog haven't subscribed yet. So we're gonna literally pause for 10 seconds.
I look too short.
Hang on. We're gonna pause for 10 seconds and not say anything to wait for you guys to go and subscribe that haven't subscribed, and put a like on the video and preferably a comment, even though you don't know what we're about to talk about. But we're gonna wait. All right, 10 seconds. All right, starting from 3, 2, 1. So now what I've expected is you guys have subscribed. If you haven't subscribed, you guys have liked the video and you've commented. Oh, I forgot to say share.
Listen, brother. You're starting off with too many expectations, all right?
You know
I don't want expectations. I want reality. Because when it comes to reality, it's not about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward.
Habibi, listen.
How much you can take and keep moving forward.
All right, I got a goal in my head, yeah? I got something in my head that I'm looking to. I want to reach that, okay? 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year. That's not that hard.
You know what
How much are we now? 3,500?
3,544.
So we need 1,400.
3,545. 3,546.
Because Anjad, you're so annoying. Anjad, today you're so annoying. Why are you being annoying today? Fuck, I'm so over this guy.
Listen.
Bro.
Listen.
Anjad, you're actually fucking being annoying.
What do you mean? Why?
Legit. Bro, this guy has pissed me off all day. And Hala, he wants to fucking, just before the podcast, he wants to talk shit. And we almost punched on right before this podcast. But we said...
Because we had a debate. We had a heated debate about something. I don't know if you want to
you know what? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about the debate right now. We had a heated debate right before this podcast. I know, you know, the podcast...
Listen, there wasn't
we
punches.
almost didn't do the podcast. It was that close that we almost didn't do the podcast. There was no punches thrown. Lucky enough for this guy, his face still looks...
There was verbal punches, let's say.
I really enjoyed the vlog that we did on Sunday, okay? The vlog that we did on Sunday was something I've never done before. And I ventured into the let's just say the world of vlogging. I never vlogged before, but that style of vlogging that I done on Sunday, by the way, if you haven't seen the vlog, go watch it after this podcast. But that style of vlogging that we did on Sunday, I really enjoyed it because it's like, it's not cringy and it's not like, oh, today guys, and it's not too much talking. It's a lot of action. Like we did the area Olympics, like the Arab Olympics, which is my dad throwing shahaitos at us. We talked shit. It was just funny all up, you know, getting you guys to see our actual personalities, not only on the podcast, but on the vlog as well.
You going to let me talk?
No, wait, let me give them my point of view first. And
anyway.
I was saying I actually enjoyed that more than making the skits, all right? And you know, the mockumentary was really good. The mockumentary we done is such an underrated video, by the way. We only got 2,200 views for that, even though I reckon it deserves the world. We're underrated in general, I reckon. We're so underrated as YouTubers.
That I can agree with you on. That's one thing.
Yeah, we're so underrated as YouTubers. I feel like we put out so much effort with, I wouldn't say no reward.
Did you just call us YouTubers?
But minimal reward. Okay, and I the day that people call me a YouTuber is the day I would literally...
That's how I know, because you
do a
called yourself.
backflip. I'll do a backflip.
But anyway, listen. I agree. I like the vlog. To be honest, I'm gonna be straight. I'm gonna say I like the vlog. The vlog turned out good. It was funny, you know. It was all over the place, but yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
But this is one thing you fail at, and I'm gonna say it right to your face. You fail at keeping a routine. Because
it's not
listen.
about that. Hang on. You just made the fucking shittest accusation saying that I fail.
It's not a shit accusation.
No,
it's
but
just
no,
real.
you're saying I fail a routine. It's about me not being able to do the same shit over and over again. I love changing. I love doing new
but
things.
It's not the same shit. It's like the amount of stuff we've done. You can't say we've done the same shit. We
haven't. No, we've
Let me
changed it
list
up
for
a
you.
lot.
We've done a podcast. We've done a mukbang. We've done a skit. We've done a vlog. We've done a mockumentary. Fuck. What else have we done?
That's
it.
pretty
But
much
yeah,
it.
but yeah, that's like enough.
Did we say mukbang?
Yeah. But this is the thing I don't want to fall into. I want to get into a routine because, like, for example, Logan Paul, he does. His main thing is like impulsive podcasts and vlogs. You don't see him out of nowhere do like a reaction video like KSI. Once you fall into that trap of keep changing stuff around, then
Hang on a second.
You're gonna
you
have
can't
too
say
many.
no, but you can't say that because you can't say Logan Paul KSI. They're on a fucking completely different level. They've already established their foundation.
I'm not saying about the
They've
level.
already established their foundation. They already have bro. They can do whatever the fuck they want and they'll still get views.
Yeah, but
we are at that point now where we're still growing. We're still small. We're small YouTubers. We're small.
100%. I'm not talking about the level. I'm talking about the level of expectation. The level of expectation you're putting on the viewer. Because now you see a vlog, you're gonna say, "Oh, what's next? What's he gonna do? A reaction video?" And like, I don't want to keep doing something like too many things that are different, you know? Because then you're gonna have fans. You're gonna have big separation in your subscribers. You're gonna have the ones that like the podcast. You're gonna have the ones that like the mukbang. You're gonna have the ones that like the vlogs. You're gonna have the ones that like the skits. And the ones that like the skits are thinking, when the fuck is he gonna do a skit right now? What if some people like skits more than vlogs? I agree. Yes, there are people that like.
But that's the sacrifice I'm willing to make.
I agree that there are people that like vlogs, but is there enough demand? I understand there was about 20 comments or so, but is that enough demand for us to?
Let's settle this debate.
Do
all right,
vlogs
let's settle this
instead of
debate. I don't want to talk too much about this because we've got so much to talk about.
Yeah.
Let's settle this debate right now. Comment below. What do you prefer, the vlogs or the skits? I've asked this so many times, but I really want, because this Sunday we're caught in between. We have a skit in mind and we have a vlog. And I'm telling you, don't underestimate the vlog because this vlog that I have in mind is freaking amazing. Like we're going to do something crazy.
And I don't want you to have recency bias. Just judge based on you. Watch a vlog, watch a skit, and just no bias at all. So
Listen, I want to be honest with you guys, all right? I want to be honest with the viewers. The Lebbos and Aussie skits, I'm not going to lie, it just doesn't do it for me anymore. Like,
Yes.
I know it gets the views. I know you guys love it. I know people love it. And seeing me as Darren, seeing me as Moe, seeing me in that, I love it, okay? At this point, though, I feel like we have so much more to provide, to offer. Because we're not just Lebbos and Aussies. We're not just a Wish Superwog. We're not just an eBay Superwog. We can actually be entertainers. Like, we can actually do stuff outside of our comfort zone. You know what I mean? And I want to show that to the audience. I don't want to stick to just being a Gucci hat and a blonde wig.
I understand,
You know
but
what
this
I mean?
is my thing. Yeah, I agree with you as well. Lebbos and Aussie skits for me are just doing it anymore. They're not doing it.
Yeah.
But why not branch out in terms of skits and like mockumentaries and stuff? Do
Yeah,
different
that
stuff.
mockumentary is funny. That mockumentary was, I reckon, hands down the funniest video we've ever done in our lives.
Yeah, it wasn't
By far.
really. It was more of a Lebbo thing. It wasn't like the Aussie.
Yeah,
side
but it was
wasn't
more of like it was like good editing. It was like, you know, it was different. It was very different. Anyway,
And I'm thinking about this from an editing point of view. Like which one to me seems.
I think
funner
we
to
spent
edit.
too long
Anyway.
on this. Anyway, we've settled
yeah.
the debate.
Comment down whatever.
Comment down below what you think you want us to do. Anyway, fuck. All right. Anyway, about my fade. Now that I look different, I feel different.
He was aching to get into that.
What do you guys reckon? Did I do a good job? I cut my own hair. Look,
Yeah, you done a good job.
what do you reckon?
You cut your
literally-
hair.
I went on YouTube and I'm like how to do a skin fade in 6 minutes, and he gave me how to do a skin fade in 6 minutes. And where's
Yeah, you done a skin fade yourself, bro. It turned out good.
yeah, it was good.
You totally done that yourself.
And party
100%
shirt,
you
apparently
done that
party shirt are gonna review it and see if it's fact or cap. I think it's fact because as you can clearly see, I'm a natural at things. You know, when I try new things, I do really well. So I'm not gonna become a barber, but I think cutting my own hair is gonna be a new passion of mine. And yeah, so I hope you guys like my my talent, you know.
There is 0% chance.
I couldn't hold it anymore, bro. Gladys came out this morning. 4 weeks of lockdown, Habibi. 4 weeks.
Listen. We're all losing our minds. I'm going crazy, brother. This lockdown is making me crazy. Seriously, I can't even stand myself anymore.
Talking about crazy, how was the protest? I seen you at the protest on Sunday.
Yeah,
You were there. You were front line.
What are you talking about?
You were at the protest.
I
Don't
will-
fucking lie.
Listen,
People right now watching Crime Stoppers.
I might have punched a few horses and a few cones, but
What? A few horses.
I mean horse tranquilizer.
Ah, okay,
I'm
right.
joking.
Nah, look. To be honest with you, let's talk seriously about that protest.
I wasn't at the protest, guys.
This
Relax,
guy
relax.
wasn't at the protest.
I was
Before
not.
you fuck,
Fuck that.
they
Fuck
probably
that.
called Crime Stoppers already.
Fuck that. No way. I was at the
Moses
protest.
Ismail
No way.
was
I
at the protest.
You won't see me at that shit. Like straight up.
No,
bro.
listen. I'm not here to call out names. I'm not here to say you're a stupid, you're a sheep, you're this or that. I'm just saying the people that went to the protest, okay? When you went to the protest, what was your main goal in mind? Because there was a lot of people that had differing views about the protest, all right? I'm not going to sit here and bag the protest. I'm just asking. There was people that said, we went to protest for the vaccine. There's people that said, we went to protest for lockdown. There's people that said, we want to protest to be able to get a haircut. Did you see that guy? I need a haircut. He had a sign that said, I need a haircut. What the fuck were they actually protesting about?
I don't know. I have no idea. But no, maybe they didn't even have an idea what they were protesting about. Maybe they just went there to. Some of them went there to have a party. You know. Just
Look, there was a few of them that
for the
were.
sake of it.
There was a few of them that were dancing around. There was a few of them that were throwing shit at the police, which I think is the most disgraceful thing I've ever seen. You know, that the media twists things a lot, okay? The cop that had the ink all over him, that was one of the saddest photos I've ever seen. Before I saw him shaking hands with the protesters, I saw the photo of him with all ink all over him, and I'm like, the dog that did that, honestly, I don't know what to say. I just think that you really should reconsider your life choices and just really take a long fucking look at yourself in the mirror and think, what am I doing with myself? If you are ever in trouble, if you ever need help, if your mum, you know, God forbid, but if your mum needed help or you yourself were in trouble, you got shot at, someone you know got killed, who do you run to? You run to the police, the boys in blue.
The police.
You know, you run to the boys in blue, and they're there to
blue.
protect us. They're there to save us. And there were so many good
100%.
cops out there, man. I've met a lot of good cops. I personally know good cops. I've met them, and they're like, man, we're just trying to do our job. We just want to keep the community safe.
100%.
And that's literally what they're trying to do. So if you're sitting there and blaming them and throwing shit at them, honestly, reconsider your life choices and take a fucking long look at yourself in the mirror, because you're not in the right place. And I'm just gonna say you're the lowest of scum and you're the lowest of lows.
No, it's disgraceful, because like at the end of the day, he's just going out there to do his job. He's going out there to make the money that he can provide for his family.
Pretty much. And they're on minimum wage as it is. Do you think they get paid to fucking deal with your shit?
They're on terrible.
Deal with you throwing ink at them?
I know people that, I'm not gonna say I know a copper, but I do know a few coppers, but they're not on the best paycheck. To be honest, they're
not on the best paycheck.
It's actually pretty terrible for what they do. You know.
Yeah.
Unless you're a
and
detective
I think look, talking about the protest, I think there was a lot of people that were there that shouldn't have been there. But before I touch on some of the people that were there, the media, all right? The media twist a lot of things. And as we saw, and as I spoke about in my vlog as well, if you haven't seen my vlog, you probably see it. But I spoke about the horse, all right? That was a big deal for me, because I've said it before and I'll say it again. I'm a big animal lover. Man, I love animals. I'm like the Greens, but for animals. All right? I'm like Greta Thunberg.
This is how you were. You saw the cop with the ink, you were like,
I'm like, sad, you know?
Then we saw the horse get punched. We're like, brother, what the fuck?
You punched the horse! I'm not even joking. I got up. I'm like, who the fuck is this guy that punched the horse? Because I seriously got so cut. And I'm like, what the fuck did the horse do to you? And I was so like filled with like adrenaline and anger. I was like, what the fuck? And ask him, I was full cut.
He's like, saw the cop with the ink. He's like, ah. Then he saw the guy, the guy
Bro,
punched the horse.
I was mad.
Then
I was moving
mad. But yeah, to be fair.
But yeah, and then I saw the video, obviously, of every Lebbo on Instagram sharing it. Like,
thanks to the Lebbos, you know, the Lebbos that you.
Wallah, the Lebbos are good, man. Like we make some dumb decisions sometimes, but most of us are woke. Wallah, we're woke. Like I'm not even lying. Like we pick up on these things. All right.
Yeah,
We love catching out
Lebbos,
the media.
we
We love catching out the government.
something we do is we question a lot of things.
And that's a good thing in
we
certain
don't,
ways.
We don't take things for face value. That's
No,
not
never,
bagging any
never.
other culture. I'm not saying my culture is superior.
No, we're not superior at
But-
all.
We have dumb people as well. We have fucking idiots as well.
We
but-
do, obviously we do. But we question things. That's what's good about us. We're always questioning things. We're always like, why should I do that? No. I'm not a sheep. All right. In certain cases, like the guy that was saying, don't take the COVID test. All right, Habibi, that's a bit too far, right? EO, my ethylene oxide, you're not a scientist, but that's a bit too far. But
Yeah, this is. You
when
have
they
peop-
start questioning the water we drink from the tap, that's a bit too far.
you have people that question things, but then people that as soon as they see something online, that's the fact.
Yeah.
That's the first thing I see online. I'm believing that
Because
100%.
listen to this. As much as we bag out the media and say, fuck the media, fuck this, which I agree with, by the way, I don't even watch the news. Like, I seriously do not watch the news. The only thing I watch is the Gladys update because I stopped watching that because John Bernard, obviously we'll get into him after. We'll talk about him after because he's got his own world of problems now. But I used to only watch him because I wanted to see if Gladys matched up with his COVID predictions. But anyway, I don't even watch the news anymore. I just get that update on my phone. Oh, today was 174 cases and lockdown's been extended for 4 weeks. But as much as we bag out the media and say, look, the media is bullshit and the media is obviously run by an agenda, by the higher ups that are controlling the media like puppets and saying, all right, we got to put this because this, this would sell more, this would attract more, this and that. We can say the same thing about social media because the social media is a form of media. All right. And a form of media is, and what's worse about social media, which I wouldn't say social media is worse because there's a lot of woke people on there as well. And there's no higher up sort of controlling. But your average Joe Blow from the area that knows fuck all about anything can go on there and say, all right, guys, today I researched that. Oh, shit, I just changed the light.
Good on you. As you were talking.
Today, guys, I just researched that if you eat Cadbury dairy milk, there's carcinogens in it and it's got sterilized EO. And then people will sit there and go, wow, you know what? I'm going to share that.
That's right, brother. I'm 100% with you.
And then this guy will share that, and then this guy will share that, and then this guy will share that, and then people will start sharing it. And before you know it, everyone's fucking believing it. And that's a form of media. You know what I mean? So as much as we bag out the news and the media, which they are for sure fucking
The more something
shit show.
is shared, the more it's believable, I feel like. That's the modern day.
100%.
That's the modern day lie
all
detector.
But today it's all about sharing shit. That's the true sheep, I reckon. The ones that share things without prior knowledge, they're the true sheep. Especially like the ones that look at, for example, that guy that was doing the ethylene oxide. I keep bringing him up because he's a prime example. Nothing against the guy. Obviously, I got nothing against the guy. Don't like if that guy's for some reason is watching this podcast, I got nothing against you, mate. And honestly, I think you have your own opinion and you're entitled to believe whatever the fuck you want. But my only concern with that is that this guy went on there and confirmed it, waited in line, went to a nurse that was just seriously just sitting there doing her job. And told her, look, well, you know what sterile EO is, and then told her that it's a carcinogen and stuff. That's my problem. My problem is the people that are watching your video and then sharing it without any research done whatsoever.
100%.
They're the true sheep, I reckon. That's the true sheep.
Guys, you have to question things. As
Do
much
your
as
own research.
As much as we overdo it sometimes, you have to question things.
For me,
you don't take things for face value. You research.
100%.
You understand something.
Like, for me, when I see something, the only time I'm always cautious about sharing stuff, all right? I always question. Sometimes I look at an Instagram story for about 10 minutes before I share it because I'm like, is what I'm saying correct? Like, what did I mean here? I don't want someone to take this the wrong way. I don't want someone to take
It's
this.
not only that,
especially now with a little bit of a following. I like making sure of things because then if it bites me back in the ass, then I'm like, okay, hang on a second. Fuck. And it's happened to me before. I'm not going to say I'm perfect. It's happened to me before. I've shared a fucking fake fundraiser once for Palestine. And a lot of people fell into that same trap because they didn't question. And that was the last time I shared something fake because from then on, I'm like, no way I'm ever sharing something ever again until I know for a fact that it's true. For a fact that it's true. And this is for something that's, like free Palestine, you know what I mean? And we'll keep saying that till the day we die. But for something as important and as significant as the genocide that's happening in Palestine, we should share something that is beneficial and something that is true. And this guy put a fundraiser that was fake. And I shared it because I thought, it's going to help Palestine. But At the
Because-
same time, I didn't really research.
Yeah, you see one person sharing something and you assume, oh, well, that's right. I'm going to share the same thing.
Yeah,
But then it goes back again to the power of perception.
100%.
This is what I think. Media, when you look at the modern day, right, you see the protest people and the people against the protest.
Yeah.
I look at it as like, in court, when you have two defendants,
Mm.
two people opposing views, then the jury is like the media.
Yeah, that's
The
true.
jury decides whether this person is guilty or not based on perception, based on changing your perception. The jury is like the media, for example, the horse thing.
Mm.
You looked at that and you straight away said, you know what, every single person at the protest is an idiot. And for what they've done, they're all stupid. But some people actually probably went to the protest. Again, it's not the smartest thing, but maybe there were a few people with masks,
I'm pretty sure there was people that went there for the right agenda. For example,
for
the people
freedom.
that don't want to be forced to take the vaccine. I agree with you.
I agree
I don't
with
want to be forced to take something that I
100%.
seriously do not think that there was 100%. There's 100% confirmation from the government that it's a safe thing to do. Because from the things I've seen, and I've done my research, guys. Don't think I'm talking out of my ass. From the things I've seen, there's a lot of things pointing against the AstraZeneca, which I like to call the Deathstrazeneca, and the Pfizer. I prefer to take the Pfizer if I had the opportunity, but I don't know. I've heard a lot of shit about it, and I think, look, in the end of the day, I reckon we're going to eventually be forced to take the vaccine. That's just the way it's going to work.
As much as you deny it, and we're going to fight as much as we can to
And the people at the protest,
to not be
obviously,
forced.
it was the wrong thing to do because you know what they'll tell you? They'll tell you, look, we went to the protest because, look, lockdown's going to get extended anyway. Lockdown's getting extended. But the thing is, it is going to get extended anyway, whether you guys protested or not. But now they have an even better excuse to lift the numbers and pull the numbers out of their ass and say, guys, 500 cases next week. Even though I know you guys are saying, oh, no one's going to get tested from the protest. That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. They can pull numbers now and blame the protest for those numbers and say, you know what? Today, there was 500 cases because of the protest.
Which they'll do 100%.
Which they'll do 100%. And they will extend this lockdown. And I said
Bro.
Christmas. I said December.
Can I just say, I'm so sick of this topic, like COVID, like just in general COVID. Why is it still here? It's been like 2 years, a year
Because
and a
it's
half.
made a comeback. It's
It's been a year and a half or 2 years. Like, there was a stage where it was like, you tell me COVID, I'm like, oh, that's from the past. That still exists.
You know what?
But now it's back again.
The beginning of this year was like, nah, bro, forget about COVID. Forget about COVID.
Bro, we're all laughing at like America and all these other countries. Oh,
the
they're
UK
they're
and
in
stuff as well.
lockdown. They're in lockdown.
One of the...
But
Yeah.
we're the people in lockdown now, and UK's laughing. The US is laughing right now.
Man, we were on OME TV the other day. And this was like yesterday, was it? Or the day before? I can't remember. The day before?
Day
Day before yesterday. We were on OME TV and we saw this guy from Canada. And he was like, we just was talking to this random guy from Canada. Nicest guy, by the way. People from Canada, I don't know what the fuck that is in their tea, but they're amazing people. Like the guy was so nice. He's like, man, you got an interesting accent. And I'm like, yeah, I'm Australian. I'm
got quite
I'm
interesting
Lebbo from
accent.
the area.
Interesting
And
accent.
then
eh?
he's like, man, and he's like, how's the the COVID situation here is like, like we're opening up today, and like I think they were just opening up, and we're like, man, we're just in lockdown stage 4, and it's gonna be for another month. And he's like, wow, man, you guys, I was jealous of you guys. He was actually watching videos earlier this year, seeing Sydney, because remember when people were putting out videos, this is Sydney, 0 cases and that, and they were just showing the city and everyone's walking around. People fucking jinxed us, I reckon.
Yeah.
I reckon people from the UK, the Canada, and America literally jinxed us. You guys jinxed Sydney
Bro, we
because...
were laughing. We were like, fucking America's still in lockdown.
That's the thing. And then these people are probably like, oh, these guys are so lucky. They fucking jinxed us. I reckon they definitely jinxed us.
You know what I feel like as well? Like, why is it so coincidental that when this vaccine is rolling out, suddenly we have so many cases?
I don't know.
It's got to be more than a coincidence, because we were at a stage like COVID was non-existent in Sydney. It was like COVID that still exists. What?
This was a big plan. I'm telling you, and I'll always say this. This is a part of a bigger plan, guys. It's a part of a bigger plan. I don't know what the plan is. I don't know what the fuck is going on. But it's definitely a part of a bigger plan that's shaping everything that's happening in the past month. And I'm telling you from now, it is only gonna get worse. It's only gonna get worse.
It's crazy.
Speaking of people that went to the protest, a guy that I like, all right, a guy that I like this guy way before he was predicting COVID numbers. Like I followed him on TikTok, I followed him on Instagram, and I enjoyed his comedy. John Bernard, just very controversial at the moment. I think he's an example of how fast this social media game can lift you up, how fast people can lift you up and praise you, and how quickly the same people can bring you down back literally
100%.
to nothing. Because this guy was literally the king of the world. He was the king of Sydney. The king of Sydney at some point, predicting all these COVID cases numbers, which, by the way, a lot of people were onto his case. Look, I personally know that he was, what was he, like, looking at the app?
Regardless whether he was looking at the app, he was.
He's a comedian, though. He's a comedian.
That was the spectacle of it. It was
100%.
like, it was
And
it
he
was
fooled
crazy. It was
everyone.
crazy to think. And it was something so easily to keep our mind off during this whole COVID thing.
It
You know,
was.
something
He was
that we-
literally running. He was running TikTok. I'm telling you, the guy was running TikTok. He literally. I've never seen someone grow as much as this guy in the quickest amount of time possible.
He went from like 40K to 300K in the space of like a week or two.
in
two
the space
weeks.
of a week. A space of a week, and he flew.
Even on like Instagram, he was like
And
5K
I'm telling
to
you,
like 40K.
he is such a great personality, like in terms of his comedy. I love his comedy. I love his style of comedy. That style of comedy is literally the style of comedy I enjoy. Obviously, the stuff that's not, racist or controversial. Everyone has this sort of controversy, but I just think, man, I just feel for the guy. You got to feel for the guy because the guy was on such a high. He was on such a high. Like, people were literally waiting for his update at 9 p.m. or when he put up the update at 10 p.m. And people were literally just waiting for that. And he was providing the accurate numbers until one day, I reckon, apparently they said that Gladys gave out the wrong numbers to the app so they can catch out the rat or something, or they can catch out him or whatever it is.
That's crazy, though.
And then he got it wrong, but then he brought it back, and then his brother said
But you know what? It's not only the app. There was one where he was like, she's going to be wearing a red blazer. And she wore a fucking red blazer.
She wore a red blazer.
So how do you explain that?
Look, it's either he knew someone.
He knew someone.
It's either he knew someone, or he was just using the app, which most likely is the case. But a lot of people are just stupid. All right, a lot of people are saying, "Oh, he's using the app. Oh, he's using."
Well,
Obviously,
no
he's
shit.
fucking using the app.
No
It's
shit.
called comedy. It's called
And
comedy.
he was going along with the whole maths thing. It was funny.
It was funny. The K-Roos theorem. He was so funny.
It was
And I
something to keep your mind off because of you're sick of hearing about this COVID shit. You want something to keep
As
your
I
mind
said
off.
before, I was literally
Even though it's about COVID.
literally only watching the Gladys update in the news to see if his numbers matched the numbers that were given out. But then, man, I just feel like he rose so quickly to just like plummet so quickly as well. And all right, look, what he did was wrong. All right, he definitely shot himself in the foot. He shouldn't have went to the protest. I don't know what the fuck he was thinking going to the protest.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure he done it in terms for like clout and for obviously as part of his comedic skit. You know how he calls himself the people's premier and stuff.
Again,
it's all a part of his persona.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's not that dumb. He's not dumb enough to actually be a part of that protest and think he's going to make a change, because I'm pretty sure that guy is a comedic genius from what I've seen. He's a comedic genius. And he has brains, bro. He's not dumb. But he shot himself in the foot because he thought it would be a part of his act and he thought it would actually gain him traction. But what he did was the opposite. He turned the kettle on him.
Again, I feel like it goes back to that point, power and perception, because
100%.
he has a lot of influence on 300K on TikTok. A lot of influence on people. And that's what people looked at. You know, you have 300K followers. They saw that, oh, you're going to a protest. And you're the one that was speaking. It didn't look good. It looked as though he was like the organizer, even though he probably wasn't. He just got up there and someone.
He wasn't the organizer, but the way he was talking, like he was on the microphone and he's like, "There's gonna be a lot of cases tomorrow." I can't remember what he said, but he said something along those lines, and people were cheering him on. And yeah, go John BK.
Again, it doesn't
this and
go.
that. He just didn't look good. And I remember he put the video. I saw when he put up the video, and then he literally deleted it like I think half an hour later,
Yeah,
because the amount of hate that he was getting. And then I was like, fuck, he shot himself. As soon as I saw it, I'm like, no, John, no.
Yeah,
I knew he fucked up.
I
knew he fucked up.
Why he would do that? Like,
And I genuinely got cut because I actually liked the guy. And I still, obviously what he did was wrong, but I'm not going to sit there and bring him down or say, and call him names or anything. I'm literally just going to leave it at that. I think the guy has a lot to learn. I don't think he's come out with anything yet.
You got to remember as well, you know, it goes back
People
to
make mistakes.
mental health as well, you know, like this guy
100%.
could be struggling right now. Like, again, you know, he fucked up. He made a
Fucked
mistake.
up, man.
He made a mistake.
People don't forgive.
You know, just
people don't
because this
forgive.
guy has 300K doesn't mean he's the happiest guy in the world. Like,
That's so true. And that shows me what happened to John seriously was a wake-up call for me, because I looked at it and I was like, This guy was one of the most loved guys for a week straight. He was one of the most loved guys. Like everyone was giving
the
him.
news channels loved him.
He was on every single news channel, Channel 9, Channel 7, Channel Kyle and Jackie O. Everything, every radio show, everything in Sydney. And I was like, and I saw that climb, and I was so happy for him. And I'm like, you know, like that climb, and he was just moving with such momentum.
I feel like the news channels milked him, because who the fuck watches the news anyway?
Oh, bro, they
Most
but,
people
but
on
now
TikTok.
people were watching it because of John. Like they literally started watching it because
no
of
one
John.
watches the
They
news
probably
anymore.
got viewers because of him.
You watch TikTok, you watch
And yeah, so that gave me
YouTube.
such a wake up call, and it just shows that it can happen to anyone. It just shows that as much as these people, and my mum always says this to me, and I always quote her, and I think we spoke about this with Veronica as well.
Yeah.
When Veronica was on the show, and we spoke about it with her, and we're like, just as quick. My mum always tells me this: just as quick as these people can bring you up, they can just as quick shut you down and just bring you back down to literally nothing, and they can just attack you. And yeah, so anyway, as I was saying, like, it just shows you how quick the people can lift you up and bring you back down to earth. And that's why I go now. For me personally, I don't give a fuck. I'm that type of guy that I've said it. I think I said it on a previous podcast as well. I say what's on my mind. I don't care. I like the people. A lot of people tell me as well. Recently have asked me, like, when the style of comedy I do on TikTok, I roast people, right? I impersonate people, and people are like, how do you do that? You know, like, don't you get worried? Like, people get the shits and that. I seriously could not care less. But in saying that, I don't like bullying. I'm not gonna say I'm a bully, all right? I obviously, I don't.
It's not.
I don't step out of line.
Out of anger or anything like that. Or like
No. I never step out of line. I never
No.
make fun of. The three things I don't go near is someone's appearance, someone's weight, and someone's religion. All right. There are the three main things, and probably culture. There are the four main things that I never go near. All right. Maybe appearance a little bit. All right. Maybe a little bit, but like never weight, like someone's weight or someone's body shape, because I don't like body shaming. All right. I don't like body shaming at all. I believe in it. I believe there's body shaming, and I never go near that.
Did you say appearance? But what did you say about my hairline a week ago?
That's why I said, yeah, appearance I probably do roast sometimes.
No, I'm joking. Anyway,
But yeah, so this anyway, like what happened with John, I just think hopefully he can make a comeback, and it's going to be hard for him obviously because there's a lot of shit that's happened in the past week.
Look, he has to learn. Like, I feel like he had to go through this.
Yeah,
to like
learn.
And
It could make him a better person. He could come out with a different sort of strategy now and just go through a different comedy route. I don't know.
You can't. You can't play him as the victim.
No,
and you can't play him as like a villain.
the villain.
Like,
yeah.
He made a mistake. You know, he was a stupid mistake, and I don't understand why he would do that. I still don't understand, but he's gonna learn from this. You know.
I miss a lot of things, bro. I feel like we were talking about this the other day. I fucking hate Sydney. I fucking hate Sydney at the moment. Yeah. I'm telling you, this lockdown has truly showed the true colors of this city. This city has got to be Sydney. I'm just gonna say it. Sydney has got to be the most toxic city on the earth at the moment because of this lockdown bullshit. And this lockdown has made it worse.
Big statement.
Bro, I'm saying it. It sounds fucked up, but we are so toxic at the moment. I fucking hate it. We've become backbiters. We've become name callers. We've become, all we do is fight. Bro, we stooped so low into bring religion into things, bro. When the fuck did we ever bring religion into things? When the fuck did we ever make fun of anyone's religion or make fun of anyone's appearance? Or, you know, like, when did we become so shallow? And I'm going to say I'm a big user of TikTok, but TikTok has just elevated this toxicness by fucking a million times. A million times, bro. Wallah, we have become the most toxic, and it's so sad because it's within our community as well. It's within our community. We're fighting each other. Bro, why the fuck do we not wake up to each other?
One thing I don't understand is, like, you know, the whole Sydney TikTok thing. Like, I see people are being praised for, like, picking on people and, like, talking about people's religion and, like, you know,
not only as well that,
and
I
like,
feel like
threatening people with their life.
Threatening people with lives.
How is that like
what the fuck has this city come to? Like, I'm so sick of it. I was telling him the other day, as soon as this lockdown's over, I would not mind moving as far away as possible from Sydney, man.
I feel like I
fucking hate it, bro.
I need a month out of the area.
Oh, at least I'm so sick of the area.
I want to go like somewhere far, like
I am so sick of the area. You don't understand.
Europe or some shit.
Like this lockdown, and I'm telling you, this lockdown, now that it's extended 4 weeks, Allahu alam, which means God knows what is going to happen in the next month or so. God knows what's going to happen, man. And it really fucking scares me.
People are going crazy. Like,
people are fucking going crazy.
People want to let loose. Listen, like, you can keep people cooped up for a certain amount of time, but once it extends like 4 weeks, it's like now it's getting like, come on. Like we're on house arrest.
We're basically on house arrest.
We go to work and we come back
No,
home.
but listen.
That's it.
Listen. We're on house arrest, okay? It's fucked, all right? We're in lockdown. There's a lot of people. It's so bad because there's a lot of people that aren't working. There's a lot of people that aren't getting any income. There's a lot of people that are struggling mentally, physically, financially, in terms of their health. And that sucks. That's shit, all right? It's not a good thing. But, man, there's so many other countries in the Middle East. There's so many other countries that have it way worse. They can't even find
100%.
food. They're in war, bro. My mum looked at me the other day. I swear to God, my mum looked at me straight in the eye and said, man, this is nothing. When I was young, we had to go through war. In Lebanon, she had to go through war. She had to move from place to place because her freaking house got bombed. Her house got bombed by the time she grew up. Imagine you live in a house till you're 10, 15 years old, and then it gets blown up and all your memories gets blown up with it, and you have to just go with the clothes on your back to another house.
Yeah.
When the fuck did we become so shallow? Why are we so, like, how do I say it?
I feel like this is the time where we should be like
Grateful.
supporting each other.
Supporting each other as well. Why are we not supporting each other? That's our biggest problem. We love bringing each other down.
This is another fuck up of the government, which I'm going to go at the government because I don't give a fuck. It's like you're talking about these lockdown and like lockdown this, lockdown that, but when are you bringing awareness to people's mental health?
Never.
Like,
they never do. And not only the government, now it's people as well. It's people as well. They're always just bringing each other down. It's always name calling. You're an anti-vaxxer. You're a sheep. You're a this. You're a that. You know, like,
there's
why,
people
man?
struggling. Like, you bring awareness about bringing the vaccine, whatever. Yeah, okay, we heard about it. We know there's a vaccine. Okay, take the vaccine, whatever. Tell us, whatever. I don't care. But again, you got to give like hobbies, like tips to people. You know, of how to stay, sane. You know, how to not go insane.
They never tell you how to maintain your health. They're always just telling you vaccine,
like,
vaccine, AstraZeneca.
I'm gonna be straight up. Like my mental health during this lockdown has not been.
Yeah, 100%.
100%. It hasn't been as good as it was before.
And I'm literally in the same boat. Like there's some days I swear to God, even though I'm making content, you guys see me making content, and you guys just see it all happy games and fun and laughs and this and that. It's not always sunshine and rainbows, man. No. It's like you wake up some days you don't even want to get out of bed, man. You just want to literally just sit in bed and not leave because all you fucking do is get out and it's just the same shit all over again.
Literally, it's like...
Wallah, bro, literally I go on the same walk.
Same. Same run. I take the same run trail.
Bro,
3Ks, 4Ks.
you know what? You know what's funny? On the topic of that same run, let's just get away from COVID for a bit. On the topic of that same run, there's a stick. I was going to tell you this today, but I thought I'd leave it for the podcast. Yeah. There's a stick that I see every single day I run because I'm telling you, if someone wants to kill me, someone wants to get rid of me, it's so easy for them because I literally go on the same run every single day. They know where to find me at certain times and I go at the same time. Anyway, so I go on this run and I always see this same stick. It's like a different sort of looking. It's a thick stick and it's like right near where I run on near the park.
Yeah, the park that we run. Yeah.
Yeah, and there's a stick there, and I see that stick. I've been seeing that stick for the past probably month, bro. And I always look at it when I run past. I always look at that stick and I'm like, that stick.
It's ironic how it doesn't move.
I went today and it wasn't there, and I actually got affected. I was like, wow. Where the fuck is the stick? Wallah, I stopped my run and I'm like, where's this stick?
This is literally...
That's how you know I'm going insane.
that was what I was going to say. This is the evidence that we're losing our mind.
We're going insane.
Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like...
I don't even know, man. I don't even want to do this podcast.
Like, I feel like I took basic things for granted before this lockdown.
Tired.
Like, a simple thing like going to jiu-jitsu or indoor soccer was like my safe haven. And now I look back, I'm like, fuck, why didn't I go jiu-jitsu then? Why didn't I go indoor soccer?
But you know what?
You take the basic things for granted. Like
exactly. You know, I miss being stuck in traffic. Wallah, I miss being being stuck in traffic is probably the worst thing for me, but this COVID has made me miss it. I miss being stuck in traffic in the morning on the way to work.
Literally, it's like...
And listening to Mikey and Emma.
The most basic things, you're like, bro, I go fucking Woolies as a hobby now.
Wallah, I freshen up. I put some perfume on. I get some fresh kicks. I chuck them on, and I'm like, I'm going out to Woolies.
This guy fucking...
And then I hang out in the bakery section.
Dresses up as if he's going to some fucking wedding or party or some shit.
You never know, bro. You might find your potential, even though I'm wearing a mask. Bro, you know what? People noticed me today in Woolies.
Really?
Did I tell you?
Why,
I was walking towards Woolies, and then I went with Mum in the day because I was bored. Yeah. I was working from home, but it was my break.
He isn't bored, but anyway, yeah.
But yeah, I was like, all right, I'll come with you, Mum. And then she goes, all right, go grab some coffee. She was at Woolies, so I went to grab some coffees. As I'm going to grab coffees, I'm walking back, and then these 3 guys, they might even watch the podcast. They might even know, like, if you're watching the podcast, bro, they literally turned around, and you can tell when they whisper to each other, and then they all turn around. They didn't say anything, but they whispered, and I was wearing a mask, bro. And I was like, what the and they noticed, and they're like, and they obviously knew me from probably TikTok or something, or maybe the Lebbie, hopefully. But I was like, what the hell? How do people have, bro? When I'm walking, I don't notice anyone, bro.
Yeah.
They notice me with a mask. I was like, what the fuck?
That's crazy to me. That they noticed you with a mask, like.
Bro, I was so shocked.
Yeah. Remember there was like the mask fishing. What do they call it? Mask fish.
Mask fish, yeah.
It's like that little stage.
Mask fishing is a thing, by the way.
Yeah.
Mask fishing is when, like, you look hot with a mask, but then when you take it off, you got a shit nose and a shit mouth.
But what was I gonna say?
I need some water.
I was thinking the other day, like, I was in the toilet.
All right.
I'm gonna be pretty descriptive about this. I was doing what people do in the toilet, taking a dump. Obviously.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say something else.
No, I was taking a shit. I was, and I was thinking to myself, when was the last time I went to the toilet and didn't take my phone, and just sat there alone with my thoughts?
You know what? That's happened to me, I think.
And sometimes I go to the toilet, I'm on the toilet seat, but before I actually shit, I'm being descriptive about this, but before I actually shit, I go, wait, where's my phone? I'm going to put my pants on, go get the phone, come back to the toilet, just so I can have my phone with me. It's that bad.
Yeah, the thing is,
bad.
you could start looking at fucking chemical products and stuff. That's literally what you could do.
Oh,
you could start,
L'Oreal.
this deodorant's pretty interesting. Sterile EO. Oh, okay.
Oh, fuck, L'Oreal by men.
Mom's candle. No, but literally, like, I think it's happened to me not long ago, and it's so shit because literally it feels like the longest business ever.
It does.
It feels like the longest shit you've ever taken in your life.
Yeah, man. Like,
But you know what? That goes back to how dependent we've become on fucking technology.
we have.
Become
No, we
so
have.
dependent,
100% we have. Like, it's come to a point where, like,
I took a long walk the other day. Never even looked at my phone once. I'm telling you, I felt great.
yeah, you need a break from your phone sometimes. Like, it doesn't hurt to take a 1 hour break from your phone.
I just miss, bro. I miss people.
No, 100%.
I'm venting. Look, I miss. I don't want to leave anyone out, okay? I miss my friends. I miss Taha. I miss Shameik. I miss Azim.
The boys.
I miss Jason. I miss the boys, man. I hope you guys are watching because I fucking miss you guys. I miss my grandma. I miss my uncles. I miss my auntie. I miss my cousins.
You miss your work.
I'm just in my feels at the moment, bro. I miss everyone, man. Wallah, like,
Nah,
I miss
100%,
going
I
Data's
agree.
house. I literally miss going Data's house. I hope she's watching. She
Literally.
probably doesn't watch it. But what is she
Nah,
gonna watch
I
the
do
Lebbie
100%.
podcast? But I just miss, bro. I miss having gatherings. I miss sitting around the table with my uncles, you know, with my Data and just having chats. I miss doing normal things,
like
bro.
a human
I miss
connection. Like, I'm fucking sick of you.
I'm sick of you. Do you think I want to sit here and do a podcast with you? Do you think I want to fucking sit with you?
Fuck.
I miss bringing people on the podcast, bro. I have the longest list of people
Bro,
I want to bring on this podcast.
Literally, no.
So
it's
many people that I want to bring.
You don't understand, guys. You don't understand how
By
much.
now, I'm telling you, if COVID didn't happen, we would have had one of the best fucking episodes with so many good people. But COVID, bro, and I don't love this Zoom shit. I don't love it.
I don't like to do a Zoom podcast.
We thought about it. Should we do it, bro? Should we do it? I don't know. It's become.
Would you
desperate.
want to see guests like in a Zoom podcast? I don't know.
I mean, I would do it if that's what it's come to. If eventually we don't fucking.
you
have
know
any-
whose podcast? Yeah, I watch Joe Rogan when he done the
Oh, I
Zoom
fucking
podcast.
hate
I
that.
didn't watch him.
I hate that. I don't
Because
like it. People talk
different.
over each other. It's hard.
It's different. You don't get that human connection. You know,
No,
like
you
it's
don't.
different when you're in the same room as someone
You don't.
than like talking online. It's like.
You literally don't. And I think this, when I come out of this, I'm going to be so antisocial. I'm going to have so much more social anxiety than I already have. And I'm just going to fucking,
Bro,
I'm going to flunk
the
it.
only thing keeping me sane right now is like me going to work. I get to see my
Yeah, but that's you. I don't fucking even go to work. I'm working from home.
because he's working from home.
I'm
but
working from home.
I actually see my workmates, and I
Why?
enjoy
This-
that
you
human
know what?
connection.
This podcast has literally just turned.
I enjoy going to work.
It's turned into one big rant. This whole podcast.
Literally, for so much on this lockdown thing. You want to change topics?
I mean, I don't even know if I don't fucking.
What
What else has been going on, man?
Fuck, I don't know. Like, Olympics.
You know what?
That's literally.
I gotta say, this Sydney lockdown bullshit has really affected the Sydney Olympics as well. Because, like, it's not the same. Like, not even many people are talking about it. Like, the Olympics this year feels different. And I'm just gonna say it. It does not hit the same. You know why? Because
bro.
not many people are talking about it, bro. Maybe it's the people I associate with, but no one is fucking talking about it. No one's like, bro, literally at work, they're like, oh, this Aussie got the gold. I'm like, what, when? What, when?
No,
Every time we turn it on, it's fucking swimming.
It's always swimming, and it's not the final. It's the heat.
It's the heat. Where's the running? Where's the boxing?
It's always swimming, soccer, and fucking what's the other one?
Bro, there's
hockey.
nothing.
No, did I say hockey?
Hockey. Bro, hockey. I don't even want to watch hockey. I
Oh,
want to watch
water polo.
soccer.
What's the other one?
Water polo.
It's throwing a ball. Like, it's a sport, but it's not my kind of sport, you know?
Not the same.
Where's the boxing?
You know what? I want to watch the boxing. But
Where's,
you know what?
where's the running? Where's the
We're
running?
funny. You know why? Because we watch UFC all the time and then we're like, oh, let's watch the Olympics, but we want to see boxing.
Bro, like, I haven't seen running as well. Like, I've been wanting to see the 100 meter because people finally have a chance because Usain Bolt's not competing. So they have a chance to get gold for once. But I haven't seen it. When do they put it on? Is it like during the day early? I don't see it.
I'm telling you, I haven't really seen the Olympics. And I'm just going to say it. I haven't even seen one event. I literally haven't seen one event.
I think I saw the lady.
I want to start watching it though.
There was a lady, the Aussie woman, I forgot her name, but she got gold. And then at the end, this was so funny because, like, as Aussies, we love swearing. And she was like, they gave her the mic and they're like, you won gold. That's a great achievement. And then your family's watching.
This is what she says. Fuck yeah!
And then the first thing she says after, she says, fuck yeah.
She's like, oh shit, sorry.
This was on national television. And it was
bro,
like,
that just shows how unclassy we are. Like if that was someone from the UK or someone from America and they won a gold medal, for example, the UK guy would be like, oh my god, it's amazing to be, in the realm of these amount of athletes that are, and then the American guy would be like, damn, the team put in such a great effort. I'm so proud. And then the Aussie, fuck yeah.
It's such an Aussie thing. Like, I love it.
Bro, we're so... you know what? As much as we're like unclassy, if you want to call us unclassy or trashy or whatever you want to say, we don't give a fuck. That's what's good about it.
We don't
give a fuck. And there's that video of that guy. You know that guy that goes, if you're a fucking fair income fucking Aussie, this is what you'd have for breakfast, you
icon.
fucking
You know
dog.
how you have...
Bring up that video. Bring it up. I'm going to bring it up on my phone. Do you reckon you can bring it up?
Yeah, you have icons. You have icons. You have...
Should I send it to you?
Yeah, you have the Steve Irwins. You have the...
Maybe you can bring it up later when we actually upload the
keep
podcast.
Talking. What's his name, mate? I'll see if I can find it.
No, this one here. I've got the video. Should I send it to you?
No, I can find it. Are you talking about the older one where you guys... If you're...
No, this one, the new one. He's got a TikTok.
Find it. Can you send it to me?
It's on TikTok.
Oh, fuck. Anyway, I'll pull it up.
Let me, you know what? Let me play it. Let me play it on the mic.
It's an icon, bro. This guy's
an icon. That's that Aussie guy that goes, if you're a fucking fair income fucking Aussie, this is what you'd have for breakfast, you dog. A VB. That's that same guy. This is what he came up with.
National icon.
This is literally what he came up with recently. And I have to say, this is me for the past 2 weeks and how I feel about Sydney. This is literally what I feel about Sydney.
Enough of this, you fucking cunts, fucking dogs, fuck yous all. Yous can all get fucked. Fuck yous, cunts.
His last breath was in that word.
Bro, I thought the guy was having a stroke as he was saying it. Fuck yous all, you fuck.
Are we allowed to say that word? We're probably not going to get monetized.
No, we can bleep it out.
He's
but,
like, fucking...
Bro, the guy, I swear, I literally watched that video and I'm like, that's feels. And I feel like this is the best way to end this podcast today. But that was the feels that I got for the past 2 weeks, Habibi. Now I've got more 4 weeks to handle with this shit. I'm sorry about this podcast. I know it was just a rant. It was one big rant. But, look, I'm so sorry. But I'm kicking the shits today, all right? I'm kicking the shits. After this podcast, you will never hear about COVID again from us. This is literally our last 2 cents on COVID. 2 cents on the protests and everything.
You want to have a quick sports segment?
All right, let's do it.
I want to talk.
Ladies, you can now tune out. They probably didn't tune out.
So we got some boxing events coming up. We got
who we got?
We got Mr. Cambosis fighting in August.
Ferocious Cambosis. Guys, by the way, Cambosis is so underrated. I think he's such a fucking amazing boxer.
There was an Aussie in the Olympics. I don't know how. I didn't see how he. There was an Aussie
Boxer?
in the boxing Olympics. I think Big Cash put him or something.
Was it Justice Hooney?
Nah.
Slack Justice.
Unfortunately,
Hooney.
Gallen
he broke his hand because Gallen said, "I'm literally gonna break I'm gonna break something so you don't go to the Olympics," and he stuck by his word. Justice Hooney broke his hand.
Oh, I think he lost. Never mind. That's all right. Yeah, he made the Olympics. You know.
Anyway, so
fair enough.
what boxing events?
Anyway, so we have Kambosos soon, which I feel like we have to get behind this guy, man. He's
bro,
like,
honestly, guys, you don't know anything, man. You guys just kept fucking chasing Paul Gallen, Justice. Guys, this guy is a fucking. He's who's he fucking fighting?
bro, he's fighting Teofimo Lopez. You want to know who
He's fighting
Teofimo?
Lopez.
You want to know who he beat?
Who?
Lomachenko, bro. Vasily Lomachenko.
It's crazy.
He's
crazy.
fighting the guy who
Fucking
beat
crazy.
Lomachenko.
Fucking crazy.
Like that's such a good achievement. Like just to verse this guy.
Yeah, and I feel like there's not much hype behind him, especially with like all the Aussies and stuff, man. You guys should get behind this guy.
Yeah, he's fighting in a couple of weeks, 14th of August. Which,
Ferocious Kambosos.
I'm there for it, man. I can't wait.
Anyway, so yeah, I really think Kambosos hopefully can get that W. If he
Yeah,
can,
man.
man, that's such a big thing for Australian sport. Such a big thing.
You reckon Bryce Hall versus Mayweather?
I think Bryce Hall will fuck up Mayweather.
Bro, did you
I want to see Jake Paul versus KSI.
No, there was a video where who was? Oh, it was the UFC fighter Vitor Belfort was sparring with Bryce Hall.
Yeah.
He knocked the shit out of him, bro.
Yeah, but then you see another video of Bryce Hall. He had a fight with a guy that was like a troll or something, and he knocked him out.
yeah, that was
That
so
guy
fake.
was so
That was so-
shit. So fake as well.
When you
Anyway.
have to, yeah. Anyway, that was a sports segment. I feel like we're always on boxing and UFC,
Yeah.
but if you want us to talk about another sport, there was someone that taught us to speak about tennis. Was it on the OMA?
Oh yeah, on the OMA. Look, Habib, I know. Oh, you know what? Let's talk a bit about the OMA. That OMA was pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie. For those of you that don't know what the fuck we're talking about, you probably don't follow us on TikTok, or you probably didn't see the live. We had a live on TikTok. We always go live on TikTok. Well, actually, not every day. We go once a week live, or maybe 2-3 times, maybe twice, max. But what we do is we go on OMA TV, we put the live on, and we just let people see the reactions of other people. It's so funny to see people like look at us and go, "You're the guy from TikTok." There was one guy that literally struggled to breathe. I was like, "What the fuck?" I seriously thought the kid was gonna have a seizure.
Would you guys want to see us go live on OMA where you get a good view on YouTube?
Yeah,
Comment.
that's true.
That's just a
so true.
proposition. Well, it's not going to be posted
true.
anyway. But
But
it's
you
just
know
a
what? I
live-
really enjoyed that OMA TV. I think it was so fun.
Yeah,
I wouldn't mind doing it again.
because there was like a human connection. We
Yeah,
actually spoke
100%.
I spoke to a human other than the guy sitting to the left of me.
100%. There was a bit of weird cunts. Oh, what did I say? There was a bit of weird blokes on there, but
I'm gonna have a field day editing this. But anyway,
there was a few weird people on there. That was one guy was literally, bro, the guy who was talking to us as he was in the car, and he started driving on the other side of the road, and he's like, "Yeah, the boys, yeah, the," and I'm like, brother, we don't want to see a live accident. We're live with 250 people on TikTok. We don't want them to see you. And then,
There's a
bro,
lot
it
of
was funny.
characters on there,
There was a
man.
lot of characters. Anyway, I'm just cautious about that 1 hour. I don't want it to hit that 1 hour.
yeah.
But yeah. So, guys, I know this was a fucking big rant, just one block of ranting. Sorry about that. I just needed to get a lot of things off my chest. I know he did as well. But yeah, hopefully this weekend we'll come out with a vlog or a skit. We'll see what happens. But
well, whichever guys.
stay
you,
tuned in.
whichever one
Stay
has
tuned
more
in.
demand.
Stay tuned in.
Um,
Thanks for watching.
Take care of yourselves. More importantly, take care of yourselves. You know, we're in
Keep
lockdown.
fit.
Keep fit.
My biggest advice is try and sweat every day. Try and sweat.
I've gained 3 to 4 kilos.
Yeah, I've gained 3 kilos as well.
I need
And
to- I need to
I think just go out there and sweat. That's it. You just need to sweat.
I'm gonna do a 60-day challenge. I'm gonna start
All right, I'll do it with
60
you.
days on the diet.
bit cool
on
to
the-
say that.
on the exercise, starting from tomorrow. I've said that 1,000 times, but
Anyway, so guys, yeah, just stay fit. Your mental health, is very important. We're always here to talk. DM
Hey,
us. I may seem intimidating because I shout and scream all the fucking time, but I'm not, man. I'm not. I swear. I'm a regular guy. I love to have a chat, and you can be open to me about anything. I don't judge anyone, man. I know everyone has their own battles, but yeah, man. If you're feeling anything, just hit me up. Hit this guy up. Hit up the Lebbie.
We're down. Follow.
We're down.
Hit us up.
Follow, like, subscribe, share.
all that shit. We're
Take
trying
it
to get
easy.
to 5 to 7K by the end of the year.
Hopefully, man. That's a big
Hopefully
call.
we can do
That's
it.
a big call.
But don't go breaking any COVID restrictions. It's not worth it.
Not worth it.
Not worth the money. Take care of yourself.
Hopefully, we'll get out of this in one piece, and yeah.
Don't go
guys,
punching any horses. But
Don't go punching any horses, and don't go punching any cones. Nah, I'm joking.
Unless you want.
It was nice. It was fun. Talking shit. But anyway. Yalla. Anyway, next week we'll do... bro, why do I...
It's so hard to wrap. Oh, you don't want to say goodbye, you know?
Next week we'll do a mukbang. So what we're doing is 1 week podcast, 1 week mukbang. So next week we'll do a mukbang and then week after podcast. And yeah, let us know if you want us to bring people on Zoom. We'll see what happens. Anyway, yalla. Take care, guys. Love yous.